And I'll begin with you, Mr. Kempes Owino. You have 2 minutes to expound your vision for this. Sports infrastructure is a major challenge. It's an Achilles heel in our country, both at the national level and at the county level and even the top tier, KPL. What vision do you have? What are you going to do to ensure the issue of infrastructure is dealt with? All our clubs, 18 of them, don't have stadiums of their own, not even training facilities.
I have the core vision for me, for my, the 3 things that are important in my vision is governance, infrastructure, and grassroots football. So I'm just going to address the infrastructure. I think there's 2 kinds of infrastructure for me. One is the physical infrastructure, which is the fields, and the other one is the other infrastructures related to building the infrastructure in all areas for football, like in the youth football, in coaching, in scouting, in any area of football. So I'll address 2 infrastructure. I know you're addressing the physical infrastructure, which is the fields. Clearly, we have a problem when our national team is playing away from home. That's an issue, and that needs to be addressed. I think where we are now, where we are depending on government, and we're also depending on counties to build our stadiums, there needs to be a better working relationship between the government and the federation. For me, I am involved. I build infrastructures, major infrastructures in the U.S. My main infrastructure has 78 acres, has multiple fields, has structures in it, and I've built multiple of those. So I have the experience of building infrastructure that I can come to bear when it comes to helping the government or the county build infrastructure. So I want to be involved in that process, and I want to engage the government to where the federation can be involved. Given that I have the experience, I think I can help. But for the other thing I want to address is how do we not just depend on government and counties to build infrastructure, because I've traveled around the country and I've seen the infrastructures that have been built, and they are not good at all. Some of them are incomplete, poorly done, and then there's the other issue of management that we have to address. So we need to encourage the government to give incentives to private investors to be able to invest in building stadiums. As a business person, I would be interested in building a stadium, for example, because I feel like it is good business. And government needs to recognize that if you allow private investors to get into that partnership, then what happens is that you end up saving money by not investing in the stadium. You end up, when people come to the games, businesses around there benefit. So there's a lot that comes out of that.
The time is up on that.
Now,